Hey guys, Huda here from .comgal.com, and today I am here with a new video on how to start a blog, and more specifically on how to get your domain name and your hosting so that you can get your blog online even today if you wanted to. So let's get started. So before we get started, as usual, I'd like to invite you to subscribe to my channel. And once you do, press the bell button so that you're the first to know whenever a new video is up. So before we actually get into how to start a blog, I wanted to show you that I have written the ultimate blogging guide, as you can see on this page, that actually shows you everything from scratch, as in how to pick your niche, how to get a blog name, how to get hosting, how to design your blog and make it look good, how to choose the plugins, how to write your first blog post, necessary pages on your blog, how to promote and monetize your blog, how to collect emails from your subscribers, and how to make money blogging. So as you can see here, this is a really huge guide that I have actually spent weeks writing. It's very comprehensive. It has a lot of Q&A for people who are really beginners here. As you can see here, there are a lot of questions and answers. There is an option for you to sign up to a 7-day blogging course that I offer for free as well. This blogging guide is also free, but it might be a little overwhelming if you're getting started. So this is why you have the option to sign up for 7 days so that every day you get a little task to finish, and that you're not really confused and overwhelmed. And then there are plenty of videos throughout the guide as well that are going to show you some steps that I'm going to show you on video. As you can see here, it's very long and detailed, and it's really comprehensive. So if you want to have access to this free blogging guide that is really comprehensive, like I said, you can just click the link below this video, and you will have the opportunity to read it and go through it at your own time and at your own pace. If you are watching this video in 2020, then this is great. If you're watching it after 2020, then it will still be valid, because I will be updating this guide as we go along and as things change in the blogosphere. So basically, this guide is going to take you by the hand and actually show you step by step what you should do from the moment you get started with your blog until you actually start making money. So the first thing we need to do is pick a domain name and get hosting, because if you don't actually get your hosting, then your blog is a free one, like for example on Blogger or WordPress. And in my opinion, that is a mistake. You know, if you actually get started on a free blog, it's a mistake, because unless you just want to do it for fun and you don't want to really make money with it. But if you're really serious about blogging, I really advise you to get your own cyberspace to actually have your stuff that and make it belong to you. If you use WordPress or Blogger, or you can blog, you can write your stuff, you can share it, you can get traffic to it and also monetize. But the problem is that, first of all, you're going to be limited in how much you can monetize those blogs, and also, those platforms could just like take it away from you one day and just poof, it's gone, and you don't have anything after working on it for like a really long time. While when you have your own blog and you have your own domain name and hosting, everything that happens in that blog actually belongs to you. Nobody can ever take it away from you. So the first thing to do, even though it takes a little bit of money, but it's not a big investment, it's like, think of it as you're investing in yourself and your business. I mean, if you want to open the store, not online, like for example, offline, if you want to open a store or a restaurant, do you actually go and, start selling stuff, I don't know, from your window because you don't want to pay rent? Obviously not, right? So you need to pay rent for the store, you need to get equipment, you need to hire people. So there are always costs involved when it comes to starting a business, and online businesses are no different. You need to invest some money to actually be able to make money. So with that said, you're just a few minutes away from getting your blog online. So the first thing we need to do is to actually get your blog name and your hosting. We are going to pick a domain name and we're going to pick a hosting platform. I have been with Beyond Hosting for many years, and I have been raving about them, about their support and their service, and it was true. I really had a great time, being their client. But unfortunately, recently they have made some changes that I didn't like. And I'm not going to go into the details because I don't want to trash that company. I still respect them. However, I have decided to move to a different hosting platform, and I chose Bluehost. So I have switched from Beyond Hosting to Bluehost, and today this tutorial is going to be about how to get your hosting and your blog online on Bluehost. So let's move over to Bluehost. So we are on Bluehost, and as you can see here, the price is normally $7.99, but we are getting a discount on this page, which is $3.95. So the first thing we're going to do is click on Get Started. And once we are here on this page, you will see different plans. So we have the Basic, the Plus, the Choice Plus, and the Pro. If you are getting started and this is your first website ever, okay, you only need to go with the Basic, which is $3.95 a month or even less. Sometimes it goes lower, like I said earlier. I chose the Choice Plus because I have many websites and also because I wanted a few more benefits. But as a beginner, as a beginning blogger, I recommend you go with the Basic. If you want to go for something, that is higher priced, it's entirely up to you. Or like, for example, if you're planning to have more websites in the future, then go for the Plus or the Choice Plus or the Pro. It's up to you. But if you're planning to just work on one blog for now because you're getting started, go for the Basic. So different plans have different features, as you can see here. All of them have unmetered bandwidth. They all have free SSL certificates. So an SSL certificate actually is this kind of little lock that you have here. So it means that your page is HTTPS instead of HTTP. The S stands for secure. Having a secure website is always very important. People are going to take you more seriously. If you're a blogger, they are going to think that you are really serious about what you're doing. People are going to feel safer when they come to your website, especially if you're selling something. I would never buy anything from a website that does not have an SSL certificate. So what is great about Bluehost is that you get a free SSL certificate automatically. It doesn't matter how many domains you have. Obviously, in case you use Plus or Choice Plus, because you have unlimited websites. So whenever you add a new website, you have a free SSL certificate. With my former hosting company, I didn't have a free SSL certificate. So I had to buy one every time from my domain company, which costs around, I don't know, it depends, between $8 to $10 a year. It's not much, but if you have a lot of blogs or a lot of websites, it kind of adds up. So having a free SSL certificate for as many domains as you have is a great thing, and it's a great added benefit of getting Bluehost. Let's have a look at some of the other benefits you get when you sign up for Bluehost. You obviously get a domain name, and a domain name is like yourname.com or .org or .info. For example, my domain is the.comgal.com, so it is your name online. That's what a domain name is. And one thing that I really like here is that you get marketing credits. You get $200 worth of marketing credits that you can use at Google Ads and Microsoft Advertising, which used to be called Bing Ads before. Now, just be mindful of something here. The marketing credits are not available in every country. It's only applicable in certain countries. And I know that if you're living in the US or in Canada, it is applicable to you. So if you are watching this from the US or from Canada, you can actually benefit from these $200 of free credits. Since this guide is for beginning bloggers, I'm going to assume that this is your first blog ever and you are going to go with the basic plan. I have chosen the Choice Plus, like I said, because I needed more features and I have multiple websites. But for you, if you're getting started, let's go with the basic. So we're going to click on Select. And as we go to the next page, it will prompt you to add your domain. Now, don't overthink this domain name. If you can't make up your mind about your domain name, don't worry about it. You can just choose it later after you sign up. So let's just click here on I'll create my domain later. And then it takes you to this page where you need to write your details, you know, your name, your address, your email address, and then you click here to choose your plans. So you can have for 12 months, 24 months, or 36 months. Obviously, the longer you take your plan, the cheaper it gets. I just want to show you that sometimes when you stay on this page and you stay long enough, you might actually get a pop-up that gives you some sort of discount. So in this case, we get a discount and it goes all the way down to $265 per month. And then you can just click on claim savings, and then it will just refresh the page and it will give you the final rate here, which is $265 per month if you choose the 36-month plan. So you need to write your details here, and then you need to click on whether you want it for 12 months, 24 months, or 36 months. I would go with 36, it's always better. Then the price will be the final price is, like in this case, $95.40. And then obviously SSL is free, like we discussed before. You do not need these extras because I will show you later some free plugins that you can use on your blog that you don't have to pay for. So you don't need, you can just uncheck everything and your total will be $95.40. Now down in the payment information, you can enter your credit card details. If you don't have a credit card, you can just click here on more payment options and then choose PayPal. Once you're done, you check this box. I have read and agreed to Bluehost terms of service, and then submit. And that's how you actually sign up for Bluehost. In the next video, I'm going to show you how you get started with Bluehost in the members area and how you get started with WordPress and blogging. So see you in the next video.